Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with day 14 of 30 days of sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. And this is the sketch. It's a vertical row of circles and it looks like it has kind of a crosshatch pattern in the back. And the Scraptember prompt is mixed media. So I'm going to do a very, very simple mixed media. And I've got 3 photos cut in circles that are pool fun kind of photos. And so there's some vertical lines going through here that kind of keep everything balanced. And I've got a couple paper strips and some washi tape that I can use to reinforce those. But first thing I'm going to do is the circles, the mixed media. And I'm using kind of a mint green background because with all the other colors that are going in, it's going to kind of act a little bit like a neutral. It's not going to match really anything. And I'm going to do the I'm just using a Distress Oxide in Salty Ocean through a stencil, and I have lost where the stencil was, so it's gonna kind of get lost. I'll be piling a lot of stuff on it. I don't necessarily need it perfect. That is actually perfect. So I'm just going to kind of line it up vertically here, and I'm doing it unevenly so that there's an uneven amount of ink in the circles so that it doesn't look printed on. And that's kind of the look I'm going for there. So that's done. That's my mixed media, guys. I'm not going to do much more than that. I actually, at the end of all of this, I'm going to do white splatters. But I think I may do some, well, if I do them right now, I'll have to go back. Let me bring this up closer so you can kind of see the difference in what's going on there. So, okay, I'm going to sit down now and try to bring this together fairly quickly. Now, I'm going to give you a long, sad story. When I printed the photos, I measured the dies I had, and this one was 3 inches. So I printed this photo. It was landscape, meaning it was wider than it was tall. And I made the height 3 inches because I figured I could lop things off the sides. Well, it turned out that 3 inches wasn't enough to scooch down and get all of both Ava's hands and arms and John kind of tossing her up in the air. So I cut it like this, and I'm going to trust that I will find things to go around and over it, embellishments, other photos. I cut, let's see, the sequence kind of goes like this, where she's asking him to throw her, he throws her, and then there's nothing left but a splash. So I kind of wanted to, I was thinking maybe I could do something like, let's do something like this there, and then maybe I can have it lifted up and I could do a I could do a flare there. I can do something here, and I could maybe make this kind of go up there, and this a little bit down here, and a flare there, and then this photo kind of like that. But first I need my horizontal pieces, and then we need to get some foam on the back of these and kind of see how that's gonna go. I'm gonna do this one kind of, let me pull the original here. And instead of stars, I'm just gonna use stickers of kind of pool summery icons. I'm using Simple Stories Sunkissed. This, I have no idea what the collection is, but I kind of like the colors. So there's Simple Stories Sunkissed and Simple Stories Hello Summer. And then this strip right here is a Vicky Bouton color study, and I have it too high, but let me make sure that I get it straight. And I have another one. Again, let me look at the sketch and see kind of how they've done it. It's kind of a it's just something to line up the circles, and I kind of want everything balanced based on that. And I'm going to run some washi tape. I have this blue horizontal stripe, and I don't even know how much of that is going to show, but I'm going to scooch it right up next to this green and then cut it off there. And then I've got a green kind of linear striped, and I'm going to go ahead and run it maybe a little off of that green and down a bit and maybe even up a bit. Okay, that's just foundation, if you will. Nothing that is going to be a major part of the plan. This is kind of to go, I may cut this into 4 pieces and kind of tuck it in under some of the circular elements to give it that crosshatch look. So let's see what we can do here. I'm gonna, oh, I just moved the camera. Let me get it back here. And I think I'll go ahead and just use, instead of trying to cut round pieces of felt sheets, I'm gonna just do strips of tape. And I know things, this is only gonna have 1 layer of tape. I'll have to use 2 for other things. And I'm gonna kind of play with where I want this. It's kind of the central thing, and it's gonna be the farthest to the left, but I need to be sure there's room for the other things. Yeah. That's good, and I may even push it up a bit. That's good. There is okay. And here I'm gonna do, I want that, let's do the little black and white and red bit down there. So I'll put the tape here. And here. This is another one that kind of should go together quickly because I'm not really, I'm gonna scooch this over a bit and let that, I'm gonna put a tiny bit of glue right there so that that sticks. And I have to put glue on double tape on that one. Let me do it. Let's see. You know what I could do is I could put one of these little things or a piece of Flair right there. And I could put this. I actually kind of like it where I had it planned. So now that that's up there, let's see how well I can do getting this up under it. That works there. And I kind of like, well, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut it right down the middle. And we're just going to kind of slide some under this way. And I will glue that off camera. But I want it showing on both sides. And it's okay with me if they're not at the same spot, at the same height, let's say. So kind of like that, and then maybe I'll scooch this one down. Okay, so I'm thinking that's good. Now, this one gets 2 rows. And it goes kind of off to this side. And this one may get 3 rows of tape, because I want it to be, well, maybe I could actually do 1 and have it slightly, I don't want them on exactly, you know, side by side, but I don't want to cover up a lot of the photos. So I may go down with this one. And in that case, I really don't need all that extra stuff. I can go like that. And then this can go, let's see, is that doesn't have the tape exposed yet. And then I'll put something there. Now the photo may need 3 rows, and they're going to be down at the bottom. And then we'll have fun kind of dressing this up the rest of the way. Okay. I'm going to put it like that. so this green tape shows. And I've got this that's a perfect spot for a flare. But let's do the same thing with this one that we did with the other one. I'll cut it in half. This is that crosshatch fence or netting or however you want to use it die from BrambleFox. That can go there. I can actually stop it right there at that point. Like I said, I'll glue that later, and I may be gluing it down when I put some other stuff by it. So that's good. And then maybe all I need here is just this part. And then I've got this left for another layout. Okay, so now I'm going to pull in some other embellishments. This is a like a dimensional stitched circle sticker, and I figured I could put it right here, and it kind of overlaps right there. That seems to work. And I've got another one that has the yellow side showing. I could do that one like right here. Maybe do it that way. And that kind of sticks this guy down. And I have another yellow one that's a little bit different pattern that could go kind of right there. Let me pull this back out. I'll hold it. Okay, there. I think I'll save these larger ones for another time. I've got a title here. I could start it right there, kind of like they do in the thing. It's good vibes. Or there's this one that says good times. Or there's smile or life is good. Life is good? I'm going to go with good vibes. I'm going to go with my original choice. We'll do it kind of like, well, see, that's not glued down at all, is it? It's stuck to the die cut, but not to the background paper. Easily solved. Okay, and this has a backing and some adhesive. I'm going to need a piece of foam down here. I'm going to go up here so I can put the whole thing on here. I'll let this one come out a little bit more. Okay. Okay, something fell out. Oh, that's a cute little crab. Maybe it could go right here. That's just so cute. I'm not sure where to put it. but it's going on there. I love little crabs, and there was a Flair piece. In fact, I think it's one of the first pieces in the July release. It was one of the first pieces I used was the crab Flair. I'm gonna go this way, so the crab is there reaching for those pineapples. So that's cute chipboard stuff. I'm gonna take the little pigeon here. There are definitely pigeons that we interacted with at Margaritaville. They would come and visit us out by the patio where you can eat. Let's see. This one is also not sticking, so I'm gonna put some glue on it while I try to hold the pigeon on my hand. I'm gonna hold that and slide that under. There we go. And this might kind of fit in with that as as part of a cluster that I can fill out with some small embellishments like sequins or something else. So I have to be sure and not completely cover up my mixed media because that's the prompt. Okay, let's go look at this guy. I really like, I'm going to pull all the circular elements and try to get them in. I've got some like that could go right there. And let's see, I think there's some others. Yeah, I think there are 4 of these. Let's see. This one could go maybe kind of right joined up with that one, or maybe more like this, or maybe right here. How about, actually, let's do it here. And I'll slide it under. There you go. Okay, that may be all I use there. Let me get some fun. Here's a palm tree. Maybe we could do that. And that guy's moving around. Let me get some foam back here, and I'm gonna put some glue here so it'll glue that netting down. I don't like that. And I've now kind of got some glue down there, but that's gonna hold the netting down, so that's maybe not a bad thing. This kind of needs to go at a different angle, or maybe right here. There we go. That works better. It's kind of photorealistic, which against the cartoon type other stuff isn't necessarily, doesn't necessarily kind of jibe. I've got this pineapple, which could kind of join up with this, and maybe then I can coordinate a flare. And I've got word strips. Stuff like that. Okay, there. Let me pull. There is a collection of flares in here called Summer Rainbow. And the colors are perfect for this collection. This one has more colors, so I'm going to use it. This one says summer, I'm going to use that. And then this one has little multicolor ice cream cones. So I think that would be cute. Okay, so let's see where we're going to use what. I like this one for right here, maybe. Okay, and get that in. It's not the most perfectly balanced, and you know, after all my talk about having the vertical strips for balance, the mixed media is going to show underneath that, which is good. This, I thought maybe could go right there. And does this one look like it might want to go there? I think it does. There. And do I need something up here? Well, I've got lots of stickers that can work. I've got this little tropical leaf, which could go maybe up here. And I've kind of gotten where I've used so much dimensional foam on my layouts lately that I hate seeing stickers just lying flat on the background. It kind of seems incomplete. So I'm gonna scooch this maybe inside that little circle to kind of tie it in, and then I can add a small embellishment there. Let's see, there are some sunglasses here, and I thought I would do those up next to the good vibes and maybe bring them over and have them overlap onto the flare. We'll see if that works. Well, you know, I could do that, but this is what I had in mind. And it's the same color as that background, which maybe I'd have done something different. But here's this says pool party, make your own sunshine, blue skies, summer fun, squeeze the day. I like that. Every summer has its own story. And this is kind of, you know, a story of, of one summer a while back. And I think this was July of 2014. And we got Ava's parents' permission to take her on a little beach trip. And of course, we went to our home away from home, Margaritaville. And Grandpa and Ava loved playing in the pool. She loved it because he could pick her up and toss her. So maybe right there is where we put that. Maybe tie it in with this guy. There you go. Okay. Do I have any other stickers that just look like they need to be used? I don't think so. I think I'm good. I like the swimsuit, and those are cute sunglasses. Let me go with another tropical leaf. Let me do 2 tropical leaves up here, and I'll just layer that one over the other one. Okay, I'm holding off using any florals or adding any sunshine or clouds. I think I'm done. I'm gonna call it done, and I'm gonna go cook dinner for James and Barrett. So I'm happy with it. It's not as well balanced as the sketch, but I think I'm okay with that. It kind of goes off this way and it goes off this way. This sticking out so far is what makes it a little bit unbalanced. But all in all, I'm happy with it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.